All right, so we got a few more people coming on. Cool. So, hey, thanks to everyone who came along to the dashboard event on the 27th of July, yesterday. It was real good to have you there and to also have your input into the dashboards. And also, it was a pleasure for us to give you guys a sneak peek of what's up and coming with the dashboards and also with the notifications, which we're going to be looking at today. So yeah, really the whole point of the notification system is we set it up so that you can basically gather more accurate data by prompting people when to put in data and when to action in your business, when to help keep everyone accountable, I guess. And so initially, we've just started off with a few notifications around leave applications and also around the shifts, which has been a big one. A lot of people have been asking for shift notifications to basically help their employees remember to clock in, clock out, and for administration to get contacted when that happens, especially when you get lateness happening in your business. So I'm going to be sharing my screen and we can jump right into it. Cool. Okay. All right, so what we have here is the dashboard, as some of you may have seen yesterday at the event. And if not, this might be your first time seeing it, or you may be part of our beta program where we are rolling this dashboard in its beta state. It will be updated and changed over time, and we'll be adding features to it every day. So up on the right-hand corner here, we have this notifications drop box, little drop down. And as you can see, it's split into leave and shift notifications. Currently, I have 3 unread leave applications and 5 new notifications here. Now, we're going to be looking into how we can configure the system to send us these notifications, and not just us as admins in the company, but also for our employees to receive that same notification to their phones, and how we can mix and match and change that up. Some employees you may not want to send any notifications to. We can also do that. So looking at the leave notifications first, when you as an administrator receive the notifications, you can click on it, and let's look at this one from Shannon here. He sent through some leave. He typed up some comment around his leave, and we can get any context from that application. We can also see that they're applying for annual leave, and between the 18th and the 20th here, the leave was sent today, and we can approve or reject the leave application. So you just click that, and there we go, it's approved. Shannon will receive an email on his end notifying him that that his leave has been approved, and also that he will be setting that up so that he'll receive it on his mobile as well. Over on the shifts, we've got a few more layers here, and again, we're going to be looking at how we can set this up, but just so we know how to read this. We've got a number of types of notifications here. So one of them is, as a manager, you're receiving that, let's say demo user here has received a late reminder. He has not checked in, and demo has not checked in yet, and was supposed to check in at 9 o'clock, and he's roughly 5 minutes late. Now, we will set up information on 5 minutes, 10 minutes. You can set whatever kind of limit you want or threshold. You can also receive, looking down here, this is one that's already been read. Jono checked in 7 minutes late. So they did check in, however, it was 7 minutes past the check-in time, and that immediately pinged me as an admin, and I was able to action on that as well. And there's also another type, which is a group report. So this you might want to set up at, say, 10 a.m. in the morning, or you might have some other time, and it will just collate everybody who was late during that period up until that time. Maybe it's 10 o'clock in the morning, and it will just collect that information to you so that you know that today there were 3 employees late, and you will be able to drill down and look into that. Now the shifts, the notifications rather, are always growing, and we look forward to getting your feedback on the details around that. You can click this little feedback icon down the bottom. You can fill in your information on what you'd like to see, and so we can get back to you on that one. So the reality is there are a lot of things people like to be reminded about. It could be payroll day, they want to get a whole bunch of reports. It could be a whole lot of things. They may want their employees to also receive a whole ton of notifications. And so we want to hear from you on that. Now, how do we set this all up now that we know how to read it? Well, we go into back to my time here. There's a little home button. We are upgrading all of the interface, so that is coming. And we go into manage when the feature has been switched on for you, which just notify us if you'd like that. There is a manage notifications button. And in here, I've turned them all off just for the demo, but we'll switch them all on again. We've got 2 types of notifications. We've got employee-based ones. So these are the ones that the employees will receive to their phones or email. And then we've got manager-based ones. So these are the ones that you as a department manager will receive. And so let's say we wanted to have, for the start of the shift, we wanted to give them an early reminder, maybe a good 15 minutes before the shift starts. And we want to have a custom message, your shift will start soon, or maybe you want to say your shift will start in 15 minutes. There's a character limit here. And late reminder, yep. So if they haven't clocked in and it's already 5 minutes past the start time of their shift, you are late for your shift, please check in. So this is the default message that will be sent to their phones should this threshold be met and they haven't had a clock in yet. You can do the same thing if you want to make sure that they clock out. Maybe I want to give them a late reminder that 5 minutes or 10 minutes afterwards, your shift has already finished. Remember to clock out. Of course, all of these are optional. You don't have to have every single one turned on. And then the notification type. So we could send them an email, or in this case, I just want to send them a mobile notification. This will get pushed to their phones and will ping on their phone. Going down the manager one, so this is what I want to receive. So maybe I just want to know that if they were late, it will just say an employee is late for the shift. In the notification will be the actual name of the employee, so I'll know straight away. But just as a generic message, it will ping an employee is late for the shift, and this will get sent to me. And then I would set the notification type, push or email as well. I'll take both. And the other one I might want to do is a real time at the point of clock-in. If they clocked in late, I want to also have that switched on. So late again is derived here. So if they clocked in and it was past the 5 minute threshold, then I will immediately get notified that they have clocked in and that it was late. I may also want to get a report for lateness. So this is that group report. And I might want to have that sent to me around 11 a.m. And when that goes through, it means I'll get an email or as well as a notification, and it will just list all the employees who were late between the shift start time and this report time, which is 11 a.m. All right, save. All of that gets logged, and now my notifications are underway. And all I have to do is just sit back and wait for those pings to come in. I can be sure my employees are receiving the notifications. Now, how do they receive the notifications? They're going to have to jump on the Play Store and download the TimeCloud app. So if you're already using the mobile app, that'll be fine. If not, just get in touch with one of the team, and that way they can receive the notifications. We do have SMS notifications coming. I'm keen to hear your feedback on that. Just heading over to the employee section, because there's one last bit to do. And that is, let's say we have a user here who we don't want to, we want to receive the notification. They all are on by default. Let me just choose another one. Yep. So all employees have the notification on by default. If we don't want them to be notified, let's say they're an admin, or maybe they're a contractor that doesn't have the same setup, then you can switch that off and make sure you save. The other thing you might want to do is if they're an administrator, this person, so let's just switch that off. We can see there's only employee notifications, but if we turn them into administrator, we can say that they also should receive manager notifications as well. And that way you get both. Just make sure as a manager that you have a working email and it's the correct email, because if you select email, obviously it needs to know where to go. So you need to have an email in there. I'd suggest as SMS is coming out, and it will be an opt-in option there, to make sure you also give all your workers get their mobile numbers correct, because we'll be pulling from this employee detail, so that when you select the SMS option back here, we got push email, there'll be a third option for SMS. If you select that option, it will need to have a mobile, obviously, to be able to send to, so just make sure you got that in there. And that's it. That's how you set it up. This one page, you just go down, set up your employee shift notifications, your manager shift notifications, and save. And then again, if you want to edit employees individually, just go to the Add Edit Employee page. Back in the dashboard, you'll be able to view all the notifications as they come in, and relevant to your department and also your leave application. So hope you find that handy. And as always, just get in touch with the support team should you need if you need a recap. We have recorded this webinar, so we'll be able to send that out as well. So thanks, and hope you have a good day.